Hi, everybody. Hey, Shawn. Say hi. You don't want to speak.
Shawn, first, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
What does this mean to you?
Oh, man. Special. Um, it's surreal right now. Everybody keep asking me, have I cried or have I got emotional yet? Well, I guess I got to wait until see when it actually goes up there, and they don't tell me what happened. I don't know. But it's definitely sending chills through my body.
I'm curious, just when you think about your time here, and then when you reflected after your career was over, how much were you hoping for this moment that this franchise would recognize you in this way?
Man, it's such a crazy feeling because I've contemplated so many different things when I actually get asked this question a lot, and over the time of me why it hadn't happened sooner and all this other stuff. But this is the right timing for this, and that's how I'm looking at it right now. Forget about everybody asking me. Everybody keeps saying it should have been done a long time ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's done, and maybe it wouldn't have been right then. It's right now, and that's what it's about.
Shawn, congrats. I was just curious when you got the call from Matt and you heard from James and you got this news, what was your initial reaction? I know you said the timing was right, but what kind of made this timing so right for you?
I mean, Matt did, man. Matt took over this team, and man, it's been guns a blazing. And one of the first things he did was reach out to me personally and told me what he wanted to do and how he wanted to do it the right way. And man, y'all see it tenfold right now, moving forward. Look what he's done since he's been the owner of his team. And I mean, man, what more do I need to say, man?
Trix, you talked about, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, babe.
Congratulations. You talked about there wouldn't be a Matrix without the Phoenix Suns, and you really grew up, to be the man that you are here.
Mhm.
And how important was that for you to kind of come back and make it full circle, considering this is what he's done?
I mean, dude, like, trust me, a lot of that stuff you're asking is part of my thought process in writing my speech tonight, and reflecting on my journey here, man, and coming back from out there in Mesa, and it's just like certain things are meant to be, and certain things happen for a reason, and when I sit here and I reminisce of everything that transpired during this journey, man, from everybody, every time I talk about something, somebody mentions something that was just like, wow, I didn't even think about that part from the room store commercials to to the pedicab to whatever. It was just so many things I did here, and with the city, and it's just like it's truly a moving thought process for me, man, and I still think about it to this day.
You were on some really good teams here. I mean, you guys won a lot of games, and sometimes it was you, Mari, and Steve at the All-Star game, just like dominating the whole weekend.
Hmm.
When you look back at that, does it seem like long ago, or does it seem like just yesterday?
You know, things go by so fast. At times, it feels like it was just yesterday. Then reality sets in. No, it wasn't just yesterday. But man, as I sit here and you look at the players I played with here. I had a lot of teammates here, though. I mean, uh, it was probably what total my 8.5 years here was what kind of what 60, 70. A lot of guys. It's a lot of faces. But for the most part, it was some great guys. So I met some great relationships throughout the years here, and still have them, of course. And it's man, that's what's part of the journey, man. That's what it's about.
Do you have a favorite moment?
So I get asked that question quite a bit. Do I have a favorite moment? No, I have favorite moments, not one moment in particular. Of course, being drafted was a great moment, and uh, making the playoffs was a great moment. Hitting the game winner was a great moment. What I'm saying, getting a block to win a game was a great winner, or whatever it was. I think you just can't sum up this journey in just one moment. It's impossible.
Does it seem like when you're in the middle
it's over, you look back and it's a split second?
You know what? At times it does. You know, sometimes I kind of gotta rewind it and slow it down because it does go by. It seemed like it was just a blink in my eye. I was like, oh my God, it was just so quick, and it seemed like it started and was over with. But you know, at times though, I do feel like I can get out there and do. I mean, I imagine myself playing on this team currently right now, just to be talking crap. Like, what would we be doing right now? Oh my gosh, to play with KD, Book, Bill, and Grayson Allen, all these guys on this team right now. What? Oh my God.
You might help.
I help a little bit. A little bit. I wouldn't be hurt.
Shawn, when Book was warming up just now, he had your shoes on. I don't know if you saw that. What does it mean for you when guys like him continue to honor the things that you had done?
Man, Book is something special, and I'm gonna tell you, he's one of the few guys that definitely pay respect and homage to guys that paved the way before him. You know, that's one of the things I've been doing with my my role at the Retired Players Association. Though I definitely try to, man, just give all the guys who paved the way for me their flowers. They're well more deserving. I got a lot of the guys in the Ring of Honor coming tonight to celebrate me, but then some of my teammates as well. But I don't think they get their flowers enough. And we don't truly appreciate the guys and where the game is right now. These guys, or some of these guys I get to be around, was making, you know, $50,000 a year at the time, or less than that. And now these guys are making $50 million a year. It's a big upscale on this for those guys who's making that 50 and 25,000 a year, the ones who paved the way for us to do what we're doing right now and what I was able to do.
When I asked Kevin Durant about you, he remembers his home opener when he got welcomed to the league, like a defender like you, and he called it a rivalry
Yeah.
between the two of you. It kind of went into the Dallas years a bit, but
Yeah.
what do you remember in facing him in those one-on-one matches?
Oh man, come on, man! Listen, I love KD. You know, I think we beat OKC to go to the finals in Dallas to win a championship. But like that rivalry is something serious, though. You know, he started in Seattle, but his transition from Seattle to Oklahoma was crazy because I think, for me personally, I think Oklahoma is probably one of the loudest arenas I've ever been in for this postseason. It's crazy in there. But I remember that particularly. But our battles was, I mean, I love playing against KD. You know, I think we both bring the best out of each other, and it's a tons of respect, and we always show love and gratitude. I was just with them a few weeks ago. I was out here shooting with Devin Booker's commercial, so I don't think it airs until next month, but I saw it.
You mentioned last week on Sirius NBA radio that the 2016 here was what you thought would be the one to win a championship, not 2007 like a lot of people think from that hip check incident with Ori.
So I felt like we had 2 years, and I think everybody was harping more on the year that the suspensions happened and stuff. No, that was what the media created. No, I didn't feel it that year. I felt it the first year we went small ball. That's when Joe Johnson got hurt and had the fracture and missed the games. If he was healthy, I think we probably could have pulled it off that year. I think him coming back, missing those games, coming back, he came back the third game, I think, game 3 or whatever. I can't refresh exactly what game, but he came back after having surgery, having orbital surgery, and coming back to still play. If he was 100% healthy, I think that series definitely go differently. And and then the fast forward, the year after that, I think we would have won it when we lost to Dallas, and when they went to, and lost to Miami. Yeah, that's the year we would have won.
Having said that, you know, the 2011 title that you won in Dallas, does it feel somewhat bittersweet looking back? Those teams, the Suns, didn't get a title, even though winning a title is sweet anywhere you go.
That's one of the things I felt like I owed it to the fans. I wasn't able to help bring the championship here. That ate at me a lot. And, that's one thing I really tried to strive for here when I was here. And, of course, I'm not going to discredit me winning in Dallas at all. Now, that was special as hell as well, too. Anytime you're able to win that's what you want. Especially if you're an ultimate competitor. When you lace these shoes up, I think, that's what it's about. I think, me personally, some guys talk about winning championships, some guys talk about other stuff. I want to win the championship, and I wanted it. I bled it, man. I wanted to eat it. So I digested it to the fullest and spoke into existence. And we put that work and effort into it, and we made it happen.
Do you see a similarity between what you mentioned about Matt and constructing this team and fire guns blazing right away with creating this big three, and 2004 Sarver bought the team and had that big three. It was you, Stat, and Nash coming together.
I don't think it's the same. I think it's a different time, different era, different situation, different owner. So you can't compare the two because I think the wallets are different. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, money talks. Bullshit. BS runs a marathon. It's the truth. So if the wallet's different, you know what I'm saying, the bag is different. You know what I'm saying, you ain't going out here spending that money. You know, and when somebody's writing a blank check to go out here and do what they want to do, like, hey, they're gonna go try to buy one.
Those two those two.
Because that's the reason Joe left. We ain't want to pay him. So you can say what you want. I'm just saying we couldn't run our team back because he didn't want to spend the money.
With those two MVPs that Nash won back to back in 04 and 05, you guys talk about the impact that you and Stat had in making him basically elevate those numbers to get to that level of winning those two MVPs.
Well, Steve. I think Steve has said this. I won't quote exactly, but then he he felt like he definitely felt like his MVPs were team MVPs, and I think Steve was special in what he did for this team and how he helped elevate me, Amari, and everybody else on his team. But we also elevated him. I think when you look at our dynamic of our team and look at the build of our team, it was something very unique in what D'Antoni did and the mindset he had in coming in trying to go small ball. And little do you know, the first year that we went small ball, the actual year that we went small ball was the first year with Joe, me, Q, Rich, and Amari. The next year, Boris and Amari was his power forwards, and it was Raja, Steve, and me. So technically, it wasn't small because Amari still was kind of a big, and Boris is still a power forward center. So like we technically we still play fast though. That's what it was.
What was your impressions of D'Antoni? He doesn't get much mention here as, being among the great Suns coaches.
Listen, D'Antoni was special. He brought something. He took the league by storm, and he came in here with a philosophy he had over in Italy, and we changed the NBA for which is currently seeing right now. Like, you can go back and do the research when he was the first person to actually go small ball and have a small forward playing power forward and vice versa. Because typically, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I said this in interviews before. When he came into me and asked me to do it, I was very, very, I wouldn't say unwilling, but I was optimistic about playing power forward because that was the most dominant position in the league at that time. Go look it up and research it. And I'm not speaking nothing but facts. And so I was like, okay, you really want me to go guard these bigger guys? I'm 6'7", 230 pounds. You want me to go guard these guys 7 foot tall, 280 pounds? Really? I was like, oh, man, I don't know. But we went to training camp and preseason came and we tried it, and I was like, okay, I was like, this is gonna be a challenge. But I was like, we can win like this, forget it, so be it, let's do it. And we took the league by storm that year. You know what I'm saying? Once we got it going, and we just took off running, and could nobody catch us.
What kind of emotions do you feel?
What up, old man?
How you been?
What up, baby?
One thing that D'Antoni did for you, he trusted your instincts and your athleticism. He didn't run a lot of plays a lot of times for you. He just went off of that.
Yeah, okay. At least you said he didn't run a lot of plays, okay? Because everybody's saying, yeah, I ain't do no play. Yeah, he did. I got plays, but I didn't get as many, okay? Because naturally, one of the things I've come to realize about this game of basketball, when you play hard and you make yourself available and you leave it on the floor, the ball will find you. If you put forth the effort, the ball will find you. Especially when you play on a team or whatever, and you can create things for yourself as well. That's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why I'm not coaching. Honestly, because I know when guys are not playing hard and competing, and I'm just like, yo, why would I want to throw the ball to you? So I see it, and I'm one of those guys who's very candid and honest. So you ask me, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know that. So, I think it was. I did get plays, but I was just able to. I just had a knack for finding the ball, and the ball finding me. Man, I was in the right place at the right times, and I just left on the floor.
You see some familiar faces around here. Just what does it feel like to walk these halls? Does it feel like home? Does it feel like a completely different space?
You know, it's a new space because everything in here is redone. It's a little different now. Social media has escalated everything. No, but it's definitely some familiar faces in here. I see quite familiar faces, and you know, it's definitely home because I've kept a place here. I've never left. So you know, regardless if you see me or not, I'll be here, but just be in my own little world.
Shawn, congratulations. So good to see you. And how do you feel just having your son next to you right now to witness all of this?
Look, that face says it all. That's my guy, man. That's my guy. I was happy to, you know what I'm saying. I'm fortunate enough, I'm kind of, it's a little bittersweet situation because I wish he got a chance to see me play. So, you know, some of the stuff that if he was seeing my work ethic and the things I do on the floor, it would definitely rub off on him. Because see a lot of me and him.
Two more. You being able to do a little bit of everything. What do you think when you watch today's NBA about how the game has changed, how it stayed the same? What do you think when you watch it?
I mean, listen, the game's always evolving. I mean, right now, you know, we're witnessing some very talented players play this game at a alarming rate. But with that being said, though, it's because of the way the game is played, it's feast or famine. It's threes. You making threes, you're hitting threes. That's what it is now. More guys, almost everybody on starting five now is shooting threes. So that's why the scores are so much higher than all that. Now, don't get me twisted. Now, there's some very talented guys. The big men now it's crazy because when you look at the breakdown of the NBA, you were thinking the point guards are supposed to be controlling the tempo of the game and flow of the game. Now it's more bigs now. It's kind of crazy how the shift has happened. So when I came into the league, the most dominant position was power forward centers at that time, power forward big man. It shifted to point guards when it was guard heavy, and then it went to a combination of wing, small forward, the tweeners, the two-way players, wing players, and then now you're seeing bigs. Bigs, it's been bigs have gotten the last 5 MVP centers. You know what I'm saying? Such. So I tell you how diverse the game is. Most bigs don't post up anymore. They all play face-up games. They are the ones facilitating, initiating everything now. So a lot of the point guards now are not traditional point guards either. Most of the point guards now are scoring guards. So you know, two-way players. I think the two-way wing player is still the most dynamic position in the league because if you have a strong two-way wing, you give yourself a chance to win a championship. That's the one missing piece I think that some teams don't have.
To that point, I'll say for you, the fact that you never made an all-defense team was bonkers to me, but
It's disgusting. It really is. It's disgusting.
But speaking on today's game and how much defensive versatility, how much teams are switching, that would have been a perfect fit for you.
Oh, listen, I think I was leading. What I averaged in steals here, I probably would be averaging 5-6 steals a game, easily. Because the way they throwing that ball away right now, they should. Yeah, pickings, huh?
That's a lot.
Oh, really? How many would it be?
2.
You think 2? Nah, I
Too
get.
old.
Hey, gonna hear from him. I'm not talking about now. I mean, not my age now. My age back when I was playing.
Oh no, you still suck.
Oh, okay. Hey, got here from inside the house. Yeah.
You still throw down.
I actually still can dunk. Yeah, I still play a little bit. Not a lot. I still play occasionally. Get down if I can dunk. If I'm really loose, I can. You know.
The young man's name and age.
Huh?
What's the young man's name?
Tell me your age and name.
Junior? Shawn Junior?
Correct.
He's not a junior, but he don't have my same middle name.
8
But
years old?
he's 9.
No, okay, pretty close.
He's funny.
Shawn, it seems like the final
Last one
step
here.
would be to get into Naismith. How much is that still burning for you to get there?
I mean, should it be burning?
Well, you should already be in.
Okay, then. So, I mean, why you ask me something you know the answer to then?
I'm asking you because you can give a better.
Man, listen, man, you know, I don't control anything. You know, one thing I did control is my energy and effort on that floor. Man, it speaks for itself. And the numbers don't lie. So, it's just that simple.
Thank you, Sean.
No. No.